You know what's kind of nice? Having some fragrances that you can never go wrong with. I'm talking about fragrances that you can reach for and spray on anytime, anywhere, for anything, and it'll always work. You could call them super wearable, mass-pleasing, signature scents, whatever you may call it. These are fragrances that'll just work for anything, and today we're going to be going over 10 of them. So if you want to build up a collection of solid, heavy hitter scents that you don't have to worry about matching for certain outfits or situations or seasons, these 10 fragrances are going to have you covered. So let's go and jump right into the list. Starting off, we got Prada Oh. I'm sure you guys know all about it and you've heard enough about it. You know, I haven't been someone who has pushed this fragrance all that much here on the channel. It gets a praise from a lot of others, but I do like the scent. I just don't talk about it as much as some others do, but it is still nice. And it does smell really good. It's a nice fresh iris with a powderiness in there as well. Coming from the iris, it is giving it a bit of a powdery component, but it's also just overall a bit of a fresher iris. You get a little bit of soapiness in here. You get a little bit of a citrus on the top. It does smell very clean, very fresh, very uplifting, and it just smells like something that will work for literally anything, and well, that's because it does. This one is going to be best suited, in my opinion, for dressed up office wear or, business meetings, that sort of thing. But realistically here, you can dress it down casually, t-shirt and shorts if you wanted to, although I would say if you're wanting to kind of hone in your fragrance wearing habits, you could go with something else from the line like Prada Oh Low. That one's a bit more casual and a bit more fresh and summery, hence why it would be good for t-shirt and shorts. But you still can do that with the original L'Homme. Doesn't really matter. There's no instructions on any fragrance of when you have to wear it, but I will say Prada Oh L'Homme is something that really you can just never go wrong with. It's a great investment and a great addition to your collection. So we got a cheapie next. This one is Original Penguin Premium Blend. This is awesome. It's a driftwood, musky, fresh, citrusy scent, and it's really, for the price of about $20, better than what you might be expecting if you haven't tried this one yet. Give it a shot. Most fragrances in this price range can be a little bit iffy. You don't know if it's going to be that good. You don't know if you're going to like it. But I can tell you, at least from my experience and for my personal taste, this one is worth the money and then some. When you smell this one, you know it's made for summer. However, you can also wear it for the most part all year round because it is clean, it is fresh, it's got a mintiness, it's got a citrusy woodiness, a bit of a slightly aquatic touch. It's just something that is very clean and fresh overall. While it is best for the summer, again, it could be kind of one of those signature scents if you wanted it to, because it does have some depth and some backbone in here to work in other seasons. But really, this stuff is one you just can't go wrong with, especially in the summertime. You can rock this one all summer long. Get a 100ml bottle like this for $20 and just wear through it and enjoy it. It's a good scent, a good beater fragrance, and really just a good scent for summer if you want something cheap to make some nice memories with, or if you just want something that you can't go wrong with all year round. This is one you should give a try. We have one of my personal favorite summer fragrances up right now. This one is Givenchy Gentleman Cologne. This is a citrus fragrance for summer, but completely different than all of the other summer fragrances out there, at least in my opinion. It's got citruses, it's got a bit of slightly herbalness to it, and then you also have iris in here. That is different in a summer scent. You don't get that often, and the iris is very fresh. It's very somewhat watery and clean. It is not a sweet lipstick, powdery type of iris like in Dior Homme Intense, Valentino Uomo Intense, and so on. It's not like that. It's a very fresh take on iris, mixing with other citruses, so it's a very, very nice blend and a nice combination here. It's definitely got a summery smell to it, and this is my favorite time of year to wear this one in the summer. But realistically, this is another one that honestly can be your signature scent. You can't go wrong with this stuff. You can rock it whenever, for whatever, and it's going to do real good for you. Perry Ellis 360 Red, another cheap fragrance. I believe you can get the 200 mils for something like $25-ish. I think it makes more sense to buy the 200 mil than it does the 100. They may be 30, I don't know for sure, but I know you get a way better deal if you spring for the 200. I've got the 100 and it's been plenty for me. As you can see, we've put a little bit of a dent in it here at the bottom, but you know, I got plenty for my needs. Don't reach for it that often anymore, but it is a great scent. It got hyped up a few summers back, and the hype has seemed to really die down. Sure, it's thrown around here and there, but people were going crazy about this scent at one point for good reason. It's Acqua di Gio, but with the spiciness. Simply put, that's just very simple. That's just kind of the breakdown of it. And obviously, Acqua di Gio, very popular, very mass-pleasing. Adding a spicy touch and giving it better performance really creates a great fragrance. I mean, you got to give it to them. They did something pretty cool with this one. I mean, it got a ton of sales. It got a ton of attention. A ton of people were scooping this one up, and you can still get them for a cheap price. Check it out if you want a cheap fragrance for a signature scent that you just can't go wrong with. John Varvatos Artisan. Just the original Artisan. You know, you smell something like this, it smells so clean, so fresh, so just vibrant, and oh, it's just so pleasing. It smells so good. I love wearing this one. I love smelling it. It just is enjoyable for me. This type of scent DNA, this type of smell is something that really I don't think anyone can dislike, and it's something that you just don't have to worry about not working or not smelling appropriate. You always smell clean and fresh, and you just smell good. No other way to put it. John Varvatos Artisan. This original Artisan doesn't get that much love. It's all about Artisan Pure and Artisan Aqua and, you know, the other sweeter John Varvatos fragrances. No one's talking about this one, but in my opinion, you should be. It's awesome. Versace Dillon Blue. You guys know it. It's a great scent from Versace. It was a little bit polarizing when it first came out. It was getting a lot of hate because it was immediately labeled as generic and all that stuff. But really, this one fits in pretty good in my opinion. You know, it's kind of a mixture of a few other blue fragrances, or, you know, it's a mixture of kind of a blue fragrance and then something else. You get a little bit of a Dior Sauvage type of smell from the ambroxan in here, but you also get a lot of sweetness and a lot of depth. Kind of can be similar to something like Acqua di Gio Profumo with the patchouli and the incense. You get those sweeter types of notes in here. I think it's a great combo. I think it smells great. I've always thought it smelled great. Kind of completely forgot about it at one point. I just wasn't reaching for it. I wasn't wearing it. I kind of made myself tired of it because I was wearing it a lot. And here recently, I've kind of started to dabble with it a little bit more. I pick it up and spray it every now and then just because I do really thoroughly enjoy the smell. It's got very good performance as well. You don't have to worry about that. And this literally can be worn for anything. Like anything. You don't have to worry about it with Versace Dillon Blue. Spring for the 200 ml like this for the best value, because if you get it and you end up liking it, you're probably going to be wearing it for just about everything, and you're going to start to burn through it quicker than you may think. Prada Oh Sport. This stuff is awesome. You gotta love that atomizer too. If you want a nice citron, musky, semi-sweet summer fragrance, you got to check this one out. This is another one of those fragrances where it's like, who can dislike this? Who can think that it smells bad? I don't really think anyone can. It's so clean, it's so fresh, can be worn for anything, for any situation. Definitely going to be a summer fragrance, obviously, but you don't have to wear it in summer. You could wear it any time because it is just so clean and fresh. Summer's going to be the peak season, but it works for anything, anytime. Prada Oh Sport, going to be probably the cheapest Prada fragrance relative to the others, and also for the bottle size that you can get. Definitely check this one out. Nautica Voyage Heritage. You guys know I'm a big fan of Heritage. I love this one. I love the original Nautica Voyage the most. That's always going to be my favorite, but I can tell you Heritage is probably going to be my close second favorite. I love it. I think it smells really nice. It's very pleasant. It's musky. It's a bit citrusy. It's just a Nautica scent. And they do clean and fresh really well. Heritage is just one of those ones that just smells pleasing. You could put the original one in here as well, but I kind of wanted to switch it up. Go with my second favorite from the Voyage line. That's Heritage. Second to last fragrance here, Hugo Boss Reversed. One of my favorites for summertime. It's bright, it's effervescent, it's a bit sparkling. It's almost got this very juiciness. Like when I smell this, I almost want to drink it. there's just something in here that makes me want to drink it. I don't know what it is. I don't know why, but that's just kind of what I get from this fragrance. It's just very vibrant, very uplifting, very summery. And this is one, again, you can do literally anything with it. Best for summer, in my opinion. It's a summer hit for me, but you can do anything with it year round. Doesn't really matter. Hugo Boss Reversed. Get it, scoop this one up and enjoy it. For me, it's a love. Hopefully for some of you guys, it's a love as well. And finally, last up, we have Dolce & Gabbana The One Gray. So this is Dolce & Gabbana The One, but with more emphasis on grapefruit and more freshness overall. Is really going to be the best way to put it. You still get that tobacco in here, but it is a lot brighter and a lot fresher. Just going to be a bit more wearable in maybe some more situations than the original and the EDP. Dolce & Gabbana The One Gray. This is from a DNA that you can do anything with and that you will always pull you compliments. Make sure you give this one a shot. So guys, that was going to do it for me. That was 10 fragrances that you can never go wrong with. Give these a shot. You won't regret it. I can almost guarantee it. If you want to pick any of these up, check them out in the links down below. It's going to be the best prices around. That's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you tomorrow night with another one. Take care.